Welcome back, everybody! We're playing Mega Man 1 with Aqualung, and we just took out Iceman, which means we can take out Fireman next. So yeah, we can take out the other guys too, but
yeah, let's keep the pattern going the way we've been.
Pattern going, yeah. It would be kind of crazy to just go wherever. Have you ever done that in a Mega Man game where you blindly pick a level? You just close your eyes and jiggle, press the D-pad wildly, and then pick the level.
Yeah, not very often, but it is more fun than it would seem based on how often I've done it.
Yeah,
it's like
I did that one with Mega Man 2 once, and of course I could right off the bat, quick man.
Yeah, good luck. I used to struggle with Crash Man a lot more when I was a kid, without the air shooter anyway.
Oh yeah, I remember that the reason, probably because of that kid. It was the son of the lady who was my babysitter at the time. Like he had Mega Man 2, and then one afternoon we almost beat is a bit generous. We got to the end of the first Wily stage in Mega Man 2. But it was the furthest I'd ever gotten in a Mega Man game, so it was pretty big for me. Because, you know, when I was a kid playing these, you know, you would see like all the levels just because, you know, you could select them freely, but I would never get very far in them. Oh,
that little gap up there is funny. You ever like just walk into it? It looks like it's a drop, and then it turns out it's just you're just standing on a platform that's not shown on the screen. It was on the previous screen. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. But I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like a little tease. It's making you think that it's that you're gonna be screwed if you drop down.
I didn't actually comment on, but this is Fireman's theme is pretty awesome. I really like it.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the standouts of this game. There you go.
I was wondering how wasn't there a way to cheat through this?
Yeah, it's a little tight in there.
Oh, now we got the bullet bills.
Yeah,
it's a straight up bullet bill.
Just a different pattern, but
they do got the little fin.
Same idea.
They got the little fin to tell them apart.
Yep, pulling a different face. He's a little more cartoony looking. The oversized face and facial features. Bullet Bill looks a little more intimidating.
Oh, really? Even with the cartoon arm?
Yeah, the arm is a little bit much, but I guess that's canceled out by the fin. I mean,
yeah.
Say which? Well, you know, a bullet with an arm or a bullet with a fin.
Yeah, well, that makes it more like a torpedo, actually.
It makes it a little more aerodynamic. Yeah, it makes a little more sense for a bullet, I guess. But
oh, and these things actually appeared. At least I think they did. Weren't they in the intro to the Mega Man cartoon? But they never appear in the show, actually. There were the birds. Yeah, these torpedo things.
Oh, these guys. I thought you were talking about the
flames. No, not the flames. The flames! Watch out for the flames! I haven't done any of them voices again. I was forgetting to do that. I was thinking like every Mega Man.
Oh, you just made those guys appear. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, not. He decided to make his return.
Yeah, I always think that okay, this Mega Man Let's Play, I'm gonna do all the voices of the Robot Master, but nope.
Yeah,
and now we're on Fireman, whose voice is just.
Yeah, you weren't gonna do if you would have done the Let's Play, the entire stage using the voice, then this level would have really sucked to listen to.
I wasn't thinking of doing like the entire stage, but like whenever I came to the Robot Master, I'd say something they'd say one of my cartoons, like in Fireman's case, it would have been like, oh, fucking Hey Lady Gaga. That was from the poker game cartoon.
Yeah, I was glad that you went with the whole, have them actually say something.
Okay.
Oh,
they destroyed me. Yeah,
just about lost. That you had. Oh, yeah, he always does that right away. You gotta watch out for him.
Yeah.
That you had like it was almost like an Easter egg kind of thing. What Fireman was actually saying.
I don't know. I think it was pretty clear. Yeah,
yeah, it was because you got. I mean, there was a hint of what he was talking about. It wasn't like it was just, you know, he was the first. There was always something that triggered what he was saying, so you could put the pieces together. But it was still a.
Yeah, in the early cartoons, in the early Robot Master cartoons, it was just like so it wasn't actually anything. So it was just saying ba 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 ba. But in that particular instance, I think it might be the only instance when Fireman has actually said a sentence, and it wasn't just blah 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 blah. And I don't always do it. Like now, I didn't do it with with my hand over my mouth, but I sometimes did that, and I don't think it added anything to the effect. Just sounds just the same, pretty much.
I didn't. Yeah, it wasn't. There definitely wasn't any much a noticeable difference amongst the cartoons that he appeared in.
Yeah. And that Poker Night one, I don't remember if that was. I think I must have done it because of all the teaser cartoons we did, and we never did one for Mega Man 1.
Yeah, I think that was what triggered.
Yeah, that triggered the whole idea for it, but it's been a while since I thought about that one. I can't remember for the death of me why I decided that Elect Man needed to be such an asshole in that one. He just seemed the type, and then of course he's just speaking with my normal voice. It was unaltered.
So you're trying to say that you sound like an asshole?
Pretty much. Pretty much. I know when I'm angry, I sound really annoying. Oh yeah, I've got this review coming up. You're gonna be, you're gonna get a little taste of that then.
Oh boy.
Oh, and then Bomb Man. Oh, here's the green asshole Cyber Joes who have no predictable pattern. Just gotta wait for them to open their shields.
Yeah, or when they jump, but you know, again,
that's pretty.
Never really.
No, that's not very predictable either.
No, none of it seems. It's just, you know, keep your eye out for it. And just shoot, you know, like just shoot, and then once
the beat got me. I can't believe it.
Yeah, these beaks are giving you a hard time today.
Yeah, for some reason. Have you ever thought about what those big balls are supposed to be?
In the background, those. It seems like they're
You could just tell me if you don't have a fucking clue. You don't have to pretend.
I was trying to come up with something.
Yeah, I think these balls must have been the reason they came up with the design for Megaland in Captain N. Mega High.
And they show up in the background of Waveman stage too. When
have you ever thought about the same thing as I have? That these look like eyes. These two energy balls here.
No, that's that.
And the platform below it looks like a pair of lips to me.
Yeah, it does. Now you just stole his eyes.
Yeah, that always looked very creepy to me for some reason. Oh yeah. This has got to be one of the most pointless item locations, hasn't it? Like, why would you go for that fucking?
Well, if you got your ass kicked going leading up to here, and you had the electric.
Yeah, that's probably the only reason. But still, not much of a payoff. You got to take out 4 freaking beaks. Get it? Come on.
Yeah, if you're confident in your dodging ability. But then again, if you were really good at that, then you probably wouldn't have needed the energy capsule to begin with.
Yeah. So no good reason for it there. It would be cool if the cut man, because you know, the cut blade, it comes back to you like a boomerang basically, so it would be cool if it could pick up items.
Yeah, we give it a little more, because it is a wacky pattern, you know, and you can only fire one at a time, and
yeah.
The one thing that's good about it though is what it had, the enemies that are affected by the rolling cutter are affected pretty greatly, so it's, you know, it's one of those win-lost. It's not useful in a lot of situations, but when it is useful, it's pretty useful.
Yeah. There we go.
And the one time it gives you a life capsule, you didn't need it at all. Now back to the whole spikes.
Yeah.
Kill you instantly.
Oh my god. We gotta start this. Oh no. Continue. Gotta start this over.
Unless you just felt like, you know, picking selecting Bomb Man again.
Yeah. I could go take down Gutsman too, but whatever. And score resets. I don't even give a fuck.
I don't think anybody in the world that played this game did.
Yeah, it's so weird that they just kind of, out of force of habit, they put a score in the game.
Yeah, it was. It was, you know, definitely the last of Mega Man's to do so. A lot of weird little things like that that were lone Mega Man 1 features.
Yeah.
It's during the during the days when the scores were still there, but I think that its popularity was waning out.
Yeah, I mean, they still had it like in Super Mario Brothers 3, but they still had it in Super Mario World 2. I remember that. I think, or at least I think. It's been a while since I played that.
Yeah, that was.
But after that, definitely, like in the 90s, it was like, well, why even bother? The only games that had scores after that were pinball games.
Yeah, and then sometimes you'd get extra lives for points, but
God.
you never knew
God.
if it actually happened. And another death by Beak.
Ah, Beaks, my mortal enemy.
I don't know if you've ever cursed out Beaks as often as you will today.
Amazing. I gave him a pretty lazy voice for Bomb Man, you know, the poker game one. There was some like some decent voices in that, but Fireman was just because he'd appeared before. Actually, I think none of the other ones had. But like, it was kind of a raspy voice like this one when I did Bomb Man.
Yeah, well,
singing.
he had that characteristic.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Pony, really.
I don't think he spoke a word. I think in that poker game, I think he just sang the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, he sang.
Much to the chagrin of the other robot match.
Even though it's Thunderstruck. Somebody corrected me then.
Yeah.
Yeah. TNT! I'm dynamite!
It was a pretty fitting voice for him, I guess. It was,
Yeah, kind of a raspy. Because everybody else had... That's the only problem with doing a cartoon like that. Especially when I didn't put that much thought into it, other than, you know, they were supposed to... Like, it was supposed to be the poker game that never happens. Then, you know, just so they didn't sound too similar. Like, Electman and Iceman were almost a little too close, but Iceman had a higher pitch. It was, like, a bit slightly nasal, wasn't it? Like, guys, can we just please play some poker?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I could definitely see Iceman with that voice.
Yeah.
that was pretty close. You almost tagged the spikes.
And then Gutsman was just my generic low voice that I did for. I was kind of like it's a little bit like Toadman, but less throaty. I don't like to talk about something to that effect, but it was more like, okay, you just crossed the line there, buddy.
Yeah.
That
sounds like them, alright.
I'm gonna die getting this extra life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the irony. No more. Oh, there was a Sniper Joe.
How are you doing on your life count right now? I know that you had,
it's okay. 2 or 3.
Just make sure you
get count.
8 here. I think you can... Yeah, what the hell kills this guy with one shot?
I don't know. Were there enemies in the corridor leading up to Bomb Man? Just gotta get past this guy.
It's those octo-eyes going downward. But you can, but if you fall down the right side, I think you can. Yeah, no, just drop.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. I forgot about this. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. And now you won't hit any of these other ones.
But I'm gonna probably.
But you're gonna die now, though.
Oh. Unless I can like do this like a freaking pro. Let's see. I wanna try it out. I wanna see if I can do this. I think I've beaten Bomb Man once without taking a hit. Oh! Well, that did it.
Yeah, you got close.
I got close, yeah.
No problem this time around.
Okay, just gonna cheat and use the fire weapon. Just because I can. That was pretty... that just as this challenge, I wanted to do that. Oh, so it's this side then. Oh well, I did hit that one.
Yeah, so I don't know what. I think you. Again, you're facing the left.
It would have been faster with my regular plasma cannon.
Yeah, it's not as effective. I mean, it's more effective than the plasma cannon, but you're getting more shots out. So
Yeah.
I think it just feels because of that you're getting more. You're clearing them out faster.
That's a pretty good weapon, though. That it gives you the shield also when you're firing it. All right, this level was a bit of was really hellish when I tried to beat it, and I also think because the ROM I played it on originally ran a little fast, I think. And here we have the mitts.
Yeah,
the early mitts.
Before they were hard hats and before they moved.
Yeah.
They were immobile in.
They were just still lazy bastards. Or maybe
And
this
this
were the
is the-
prototype versions. They didn't move yet.
And unlike most Mega Man games where, you see them in at least half the levels, they're only in Gutsman stage,
Yeah.
and they don't even show up in the Wily stages either.
Well, you can anticipate when a character becomes popular, so you don't overpopulate the levels with them. Oh, whoa! That last one was a bit close. I wasn't expecting to get me there, but I guess they do. Damn. Okay.
They can.
They sure can.
Oh, this is Picket Man.
Yeah, this is the Pickaxe Man. He's a reject. He wasn't cool enough to get Robot Master. Actually, he kind of reminds me of the Hammer Brothers. The way he throws those pickaxes.
Yeah, it's that same art pattern. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a real disgruntled employee.
I mean, they are evil. They've been programmed. They're programmed for evil.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Sorry, bro. I'm programmed for the bad side. That was another Proto Man line from the cartoon. Oh, I can pass this guy. Wait, oh, he's stuck. Oh, no, he's not. I thought he got.
Don't speak. You're gonna jinx everything.
I jinxing everything. I'm jinxing things left and right.
Another thing about this game that's different from the rest is that they don't tell you what the name of the weapons are.
Oh yeah, they do a whole song and dance about it in all the other ones.
And they don't show him changing color and morphing and everything else.
Yeah.
And it's the only, you mentioned the fire shield, the firestorm. It's the only shield weapon that I can think of that doesn't mention the fact that it's a shield. I guess because it's primarily not a shield, it just gives you a shield as a consolation, I guess.
Well, to be fair, I don't know the names of half the Mega Man weapons anyway. I just call it the fire thing, crystal weapon, or someone's weapon. I don't know. For some reason, I never learned them. Like Metal Blade, like that one's easy to remember. Quick Boomerang, Bubble Lead, isn't it? In the
Yeah, it's bubble lead.
yeah, that's not. All right, and time for the most non-dramatic, wily level intro of all time. No Skull Castle or anything.
Right, and he doesn't even, all Robot Masters do a pause, and, not a pause, a pose, while he just stands there and until the
Well, as an old man, I don't think doing a pose would probably break something.
Well, he could have done the eyebrows. I mean, he did do them right there with the...
yeah, the eyebrows.
He does do them in all fairness right just now with the spaceship when he picks them up, so...
Yeah, and the red saucer... Wait a minute. This is something I like to do. Oh, it was too high. I did make it, yeah.
As long as he's in the air, I guess you're good. Yeah, these guys are the biggest pain in the ass of all the
big eyes. Yeah.
Big guys throughout all the Mega Mans.
Big eye. That's...
There's the Sniper Joe contraptions in 2. There's those one-legged things in 4.
Wait a minute. Well, I guess it doesn't matter which one I use. You can freeze these, can't you?
Yeah, you gotta make sure that you get them low enough, though.
Okay. So I messed that up. Gotta wait for it to thaw out now. There we go.
Okay.
Two for the price of one. And I can
at least here you will get.
Yeah, look.
I used to always try to jump up through the flames as they were coming without freezing them when I first played it so many times, and then I was like, oh, I can freeze these things. It's not like it took a genius to figure it out either. It's you know, freezing fire, and the whole fire versus ice and the hot versus cold weapons are not just against the robot masters, but in regular enemies and hazards throughout the game.
Whoa, what
always
happened?
play.
Oh, the shield just stayed on for a really long time. I wondered if it was bugging out.
Yeah, that was a little bit longer. It was a delayed response as far as the deactivation of the shield.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just like it's hurling this huge chunk of metal at these fleas.
Yeah. It's trying to find a Ming boss with a bulldozer. I think what Belloc likened to the Germans in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Something like that.
There's another magnet.
Yeah, magnet beam, yeah. Whoa! It just disappeared from under me.
Yeah,
is this a checkpoint? Oh, yeah, this is a checkpoint.
It seems like the magnet beam, or at least you know, from at least definitely from what I'm seeing right now on the screen, is it's not showing the full beam. It's like I guess see, I don't know if you see the choppiness there with the blinking.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just the emulator or the
Well, we'll pick this up in the next part because we've gone on for 20 minutes again. So see you on the next part.